What is the difference between a customer and consumer? It sounds like they both mean the same thing, but they actually have different meanings. Yes, there are countless situations where customers and consumers can be the same person, but these words altogether have different meanings. A customer is someone who buys your goods or services, and a consumer is someone who uses those goods or services. It's that simple. A business can buy from you and not use the goods, but instead resell them to other people who will actually use them. The business that buys from you is the customer, while the people using your goods are the consumers. The consumers might not even know who you are, as they are not dealing with you direct but with the middleman. Knowing the difference between these two will help you know how to prioritize your business to meet both your customers' and consumers' expectations. Who is a customer? A customer is anyone who buys your goods or services regularly. Not a one-time person, but someone, and by someone, I mean anyone and anything, including businesses that patronize you constantly. Constantly could mean once a month or once in 3 months, whatever works for the deal. For example, paying a monthly subscription on Netflix or your internet. But you are certain that whenever that business or person needs something, you are part of the evoked set that person thinks about first. Which brings us to our next thing. The types of customers. There are several types of customers, and knowing more about them will help you structure your marketing efforts to either gain new ones or strengthen the bonds you have with existing ones. We have loyal customer. These are loyal customers. Despite being fewer in number, they generate more revenue and sales since they are usually satisfied with the good or service. You don't want to lose these people's trust. They are the backbone of your business and probably the reason you are suffering or enjoying. Discount customers. They are also regular customers, but they only buy when they are given discounts or when the prices are low. They have your business saved, follow you on social media, just waiting for the right time when you drop a discount and they swoop in to buy it all. That's why Black Friday is a popular trend. Preference customers. These customers only purchase what they actually need or are accustomed to. So, if your business doesn't speak to them, no matter how good your business is, they will never patronize it until something drastic leads them to your business. Impulsive customers. These customers can be challenging to persuade because they tend to purchase anything they believe to be worthwhile and good at the time. If it's trendy, they want it, even if it's not beneficial to them. Trade. Initial customer. These customers buy your product, give it value, and then resell it. Like a distributor, wholesaler, or a reseller. Final customer. These customers purchase the product to fulfill their own needs or desires or the needs of someone dear to them. Like a parent to a child. The product doesn't change hands. Whoever is buying the product plans to use it. Present customer. These are customers that are currently buying from you. Former customer. These are customers that usually buy from you but stopped. They stopped probably because they moved, inflation, life, or they just got a better deal elsewhere. Potential customer. These are people that are not yet customers but can be. Who is a consumer? A consumer is someone who buys the product for his or her own need. A consumer can't resell a good or service because the main reason for buying the goods in the first place is to use it. In simple terms, the end user of the goods or services is termed a consumer. Buying groceries makes you a consumer because you will use it mostly and not resell. Which once again brings us to types of consumers. Commercial consumers. These people purchase items in big quantities regardless of whether they actually need them, and occasionally they link their purchase orders to certain requirements. Flexible spending consumers. These consumers tend to have unusual shopping habits and buy a lot of clothing and electronics. Credit card companies love these kinds of consumers. Inferior goods consumer. These consumers purchase inferior items usually because they can't afford the good ones. So, once again, these are the difference between a consumer and a customer is that customer purchase goods, with or without the intent to use it. Consumer are the end user of any goods or services. Customers can resell the goods or services. Consumers don't resell the goods or services. Goods or services are only paid by the customer. The consumer may or may not be required to pay for the goods or services. Customers are usually individuals, businesses, company. Consumers are usually individuals, families, or groups. I hope by now, you've understood what a customer and consumer are. Customers buy to sell and consumers buy to use. And yes, customers can be consumers. It can be tricky and you might confuse one for the other at first, but if you keep it at it, you will be able to tell the difference and optimize your business to serve both narratives and increase sales, because it doesn't matter if the person is a customer or a consumer. You want to put your best foot forward to keep them coming back either as a consumer or as a customer. Homework for the week. Identify 5 customers and 5 consumers of your business product or services. It's okay for one person to occupy 2 slots, though to make it more challenging, assign 1 slot to one person. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to leave them in the comment section below and I'll get to it as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to subscribe our channel so you don't miss out on more videos like this.